How are you? I use your compressed liquid tank patent, and it supplements a lot. I use it to feed my pulse. Really? You mean like this styly one? I mean, I have had it before where I've collected the gas off it, but I didn't remember it being a massive amount. So, Is it me or is the sickness germs way more punitive since the last update? How do you mean vaginae? Sorry. Yes, I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. If you open it up, it does pretty well. Really, Umber? Oh. There's a shitload of water in here, in fairness, so you'd think it would work. Like, it should give out a lot, but just never really measured it, to be honest. Right. Snazzy suits are the bane of my only life. They never pick them up for me. Yeah. I think I may have to unequip them from their jobs. Let's just try it as a theory. Let's see. Let's take Scyther off here. And see if Scyther will pick his thing up straight away. And does he have one assigned to him? Scyther. No, he doesn't. We'll assign one of these new ones to him. Scyther. Come get your suit, son. See if this works. Nice, no. I didn't suppress as long, but I felt yesterday the duplicate tended to get sick quicker, or especially longer. Have you made sure you've assigned somebody to care? So they treat them quickly. I mean, slime lungs should only last a couple of cycles if they're getting treated. I think it's like 3 cycles. It's not a big deal, really. Right, where's Scyther? I want to just keep an eye on Scyther and see if we can force him to put his suit on. There was a trick to doing that. I can't remember what it was. Oh, fuck. Well, he's poorly at the minute. He has hypothermia. And a full bladder. We'll try it with someone else. Let's put Scyther back on this. He's not taking his hat off yet. Scyther. Let's try it with Nerd. Let's unassign Nerd. He was a supply. Remind me to put him back on Gopher. Well, I got sick like the first damn day and thrown up the second like hell. Didn't have time to put anyone on care. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. So, where's Nerd? That's what I was meant to be doing. I was looking at my screen then like, what was I doing? Nerd. Can you take your hat off, please? Alright, seriously. Wait. He's snazzy! He is snazzy! Deco. Yeah, he's wearing it. Okay. Okay. Pending. Let's put him back. I don't know if that made any difference. Let's see what the suits we've got sat here. This snazzy suit will be assigned to Prior. Let's see if he comes and picks it up first of all. No, there he was. Right, now let's take his job off him. Let's see if that makes a difference. So, Prior is currently an exosuit engineer. In fact, is he already wearing one? Is this a fucking bug again? There's bacon fried. Where be Pryor? I lost him. No, he's not wearing one at the minute. Although visually he's not anyway. No. And then what cracks having restarted the game. We got the best start ever I ever had since the game existed. Nice. Nice. Have I been sacked from my job? Temporarily, Pryor, yes. Temporarily we've sacked you, but it's only so that we can take you shopping and get you some sweet new threads. I cannot figure out how to get you to equip this at all. I've no idea how many snazzy suits we need. But Nerd was the only one wearing one at the minute, because he's a baller. Okay, Pryor. Why won't he unequip his... Why won't he stop being at work? I don't understand. He does not have a job. I don't understand. Priorities toggle. Um, 200 cycles and everyone's still taking sloppy second shits. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with these outhouses. They're perfect. What do you mean? How are you, only half? You alright, buddy? Ah, Christ. Sloppy second shits. That is not fair at all. That's not fair one bit. Why won't they equip these, honestly? I've got so many snazzy suits. Maybe we'll try popping them in a compactor. And then kicking them out on the floor. Let's try that. Clothing. Snazzy suits. 9. Go. And just make one more for now. Fenrir, how are you, buddy? How's it going? Reset priorities usually works. There is no way I'm resetting priorities, Malibu. No way, no how. No way, no how. I don't want to. We'll figure it out. Okay. So we'll get them all in here. In fact, we'll make one more. I think. Small pool of water that started like 100 food poisoning germs and multiplied to 500 million germs because of gas bubbling in. Holy shit. I'm very well, thank you, Fenrir. Very well. It's a bit of a warm one again today, but other than that, pretty cool, thanks. Sick as a dog, but still, have you ever used an outhouse? I have, and I've used them at festivals, mate. I've used them at festivals where there's like 100,000 people shitting in a very long bucket. Yes. I also saw a guy drop his phone into it and laughed wholeheartedly. It was a sore day for that guy. Oh shit. Right. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus Nerd's one, I think we should be right. I can't see any snazzy suits in anyone else. Oh, Coates, you might have one on. Or is that... No, that's just a yellow suit, isn't it? Don't think that's a snazzy one. No. Okay. So we'll get this one collected, then I'll disable it, then we'll try and kick them all out on the floor and see if they'll equip them then. You ate a whole box of ice pops today. Nice. Oh, shit. A whole box of ice pops, my goodness. Right, I might as well reassign Pryor, because the job thing doesn't make a blind bit of difference, does it? Star Fox, how's it going? Good evening. Oh, our dense puffed has hatched, by the way. We now have a dense puffed. may need to make this room bigger. Bollocks. Okay, I can do that. We might just put it across to there or something. Right. All of our snazzy suits in here now. We've got one more to go. Mooney grew... no, Derek. Derek's wearing his. So I think we've got enough. We now have a dense what? A dense puffed. That's what we've got. Okay. So let's disable you. Don't know why we get that progress bar. But that can go. And I will kick all these out on the floor. And we'll see if anybody comes and equips them. Got many snazzy suits just sat here waiting. Oh, well, we need to assign them all again. Oh, that one's assigned, that's assigned. That one isn't. Right, everybody should be putting on their suits now. Come on. Why couldn't they just put a priority on here? So I could do priority 9, put your fucking suit on, done. A dense poofter. Yes, a poofed. There he is. Look at that throw. Right, we need to make this bigger, don't we? Tell you what I'll do. I'll build it from outside just for safety so we don't lose him. So I'll do something like this. Might be a bit too high, actually. A dense poofed. Hey. Summer. What a beast. Nice. What an beast. Okay, right. I want to get them hatches put somewhere. Do I build a room here and drop this water somewhere? Or should I just put a little area here for a minute? I wonder. Might just slap a little platform here for a second. Just so we can collect them and they won't die. We don't lose them. So we've got some hatches up here that I need to wrangle as well. Okay, and I want to head off over this way now, I think. So let's start by going under here. And this can just be built out of anything, I think. Oh no, we'll do a bit of this out of abyssalite. Just for ease later. I don't really want to let all of this chlorine out right now. So I'll probably just cap that off for a minute. And then we'll head out this way. Cool. Put your damn suits on, what the hell? Right, this is going to be for hatches, hatchlings. This one is priority 9, so this one can be like a priority 7. And we'll get all these wrangled. So we'll get you wrangled. And I think there's a couple more down here. We'll get them wrangled. And there's a couple over here as well. And we'll get that egg collected as well. Beautiful. And that also that one natural meal wood tile is ridiculous. This is perfect! Don't knock it only half. No, you're right, we should probably get rid of this now. I don't know why I've left it there for so long. Ah, shit. Sometimes I just like to argue with you for the sake of it only half, but you're entirely right. It was ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, I knew they'd do that. So, even though I asked these to be wrangled with a priority 9, they've just not done it. which is fine. I should probably make it so that my hatches don't just get dumped into the water. That'd probably be a smart thing to do. And then they can go in there. Wait. Oh, fuck. I made a mistake. Sweep only. There we go. Right then, let's crack this open. Hopefully that'll give us a bit more room for our puff, and she might pop out an egg, which would be nice. We have now wrangled those, which need to be dropped off here. And I might do this as sweep only as well. Does that even work on hatches? Maybe not. Drown all hatches. No! Do puffs not fly through doors anymore? If you've got a pneumatic door in an open state, they'll still fly through it. But if it's closed, then they shouldn't. They shouldn't do. Not to say they won't on like a save and load state or something, but they shouldn't do. Same with shine bugs. Right, this should be swept now. They collected one of them hatches, and I think they might have dumped it in here. So we're probably going to have too many in here soon. Oh, nah. We'll get these little bastards wrangled as well. Hatch 9. Excellent. Be equipped! Bastard. Okay. Why won't they drop this hatch off? I don't understand. I don't want him to go there. This one's set to a 9 at the minute. I want him to go here. Hatchling. 8. Do I need to wrangle it again? No, he's free! Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that? I don't understand. Oh, we've made some oxylite. Incredible. I might actually... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a compactor down here in this liquid lock, and we're going to gather some of this oxylite because it might be handy for throwing in areas later. I don't really know. You know, if we've got an area where we want our dupes to dig but there's no oxygen, we can maybe just pick up some of this and away we go. I don't really want it to bubble away, but it's going to if I don't collect it, so... let's see. Yeah, I'm going to start refining metal now, because we've got like 5 tons of refined metal, which should be fine. And when we start getting some stone hatches and smooth hatches, we'll be on our way to getting refined metal through minerals then, which would be nice. Which will be real nice. I've still got one more geyser left to find, but I can't remember again where we're meant to be. Fuck's sake, where it's meant to be. Why wouldn't they have delivered those hatches to there? Is it because it's technically not a room? Do I need to make this another room? Because I'll do it. I'll fucking do it, no problem. I think that's probably the reason, by the way. Let's put this in. I think that's the reason. Is there a way to make an overpressurized tank for oil? Yes, there is, Doctor Who. You just need to use a liquid that floats on top of oil and put your vent at the top instead of at the bottom. So you just basically, this design, you'd flip upside down, and over the vent you'd have a liquid that floats. So you'd fill your tank nearly all the way up, and then when it gets to that layer where it's just below the vent, you'd open up the top, drop some water in, and then seal it up. And as long as your level doesn't drop below that again, i.e. put a liquid sensor on the top layer and say never drop below 100 kilos, it'll work fine. So yeah, there you go. Enrage, how are you? How's it going? How the devil goes it? What's good? How do you get a dense puff? I was lucky enough just to get one, Larkin. I found one out in the wild. Just like, you know, we've got glossy Dracos out in the wild as well. To get one, you actually have to breed them. I think it's something like you have to have... Oh, Christ. A puffed prince and a... Let me just check what the names of all the different puffs are. In fact, I can tell you exactly. I've got a little thing for you here. Here you go. Can't really do more for you than this. There is a thread here that has everything about the critters in there. And if you scroll down, I'll just show you on the browser quickly. If you scroll down, there is egg chance. No, that's not what I want. This thing. So, to get a dense puffed, you need a puffed prince, I think. Oh Christ, I can't remember how it works. Let's have a look. So puffed has a 0.02% chance, so a 2% chance basically of making a dense puffed. But then in order to get the dense puffed to make more dense puffed eggs, I think it has to be in the presence of a puffed prince, I think. Something like that. But everything that you need to know about the animals is in that Oni biology thread. It's a really good thread started by R9. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. A lot of information. What use do dense puffs have? They can eat oxygen and poop out oxylite. And because at the minute I'm making a bit of a waste amount of oxygen, I thought, fuck it, we'll capture him and we'll keep him and we'll treat him like our own. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to store some oxylite in here. He should poop some out soon, I think. I've just sort of left him wild. I don't plan on wrangling him, I don't think. He should poop out some oxygen soon. Or oxylite. Diet oxygen, excretion oxylite. I don't know how much he has to consume before we'll actually do it. I think it's like 2 kilos or something. Oh, take it easy, Vagonay. Much love, buddy. He's eating a lot of oxygen. I'm just waiting to see him poop. Because the oxylite I'll store in this compactor here. And then because it's underwater, it shouldn't evaporate or sublimate. And then we can move it to where we want it. There we go. He's about to poop. So we got... oh shit, we got 10 kilos of oxylite nearly. So if I can get that swept immediately... There we go. And then we'll put it in this compactor. And then it should just stay as oxylite, which we can use later. I don't know. Why not? I figured we'd capture him anyway. I figured we'd get him. Because, you know, it was an egg in the wild, and I didn't want to just waste it or eat it, so... Okay, ooh. This is sort of why I was heading over here to buy us a bit more of an algae buffer. I also want to have a look at this ice biome and see if there's anything in it worthwhile. So, let's slap a cheeky ladder in up here. We're going to probably have lots of igneous, aren't we? So, let's do an igneous ladder. Do it like a 6. And we will head straight up here. Because I'm sort of looking for vision as well at the minute, so I want to do a few digs here and there. Just for vision. We'll do something like that as well. And that should be fine. Nice. Beautiful. Now then, how am I going to dig all this crap out? How on earth am I going to dig all this out? Oh look, we've got a squeaky one as well. So we've got one making bleach stone up here as well. So this one will eat chlorine and excrete. I don't know if you can see because my bit thing eats chlorine and outputs bleach stone. Whatever. If you find a chlorine geyser, you want to get a squeaky puff for it. I think we actually have a chlorine geyser somewhere. We've got one up here. So maybe we could do that if you want. We'll make some bleach stone. Why not? I'm really pissed off that my dupes aren't putting their damn suits on. Makes me sad. Right, this is now our room. We should be able to drop off our critters. So I'm going to try wrangling them again. And see where they go. This critter room down here currently has 7 critters in it. But one of which is an egg. So that's fine. And this drop-off point auto-wrangles if it goes above 6. And that's a priority 9. So they won't go here. They should go to here that's on a priority 8. For hatches and hatchlings. Unless the game is a dick. Basically. Like this guy up here. I want him gone. I don't just want to kill him, but I'm going to if this doesn't work. Because I'm starting to lose my patience somewhat. You put them in your oxygen production room and use shippers to move it to storage. Yeah, that's entirely legit, Malibu. Yeah, totally. I think puffs are the easiest dang animal to understand the use of. Maybe regular hatches. To be honest, upon watching the VODs this colony, you don't seem super excited about this update, so I was excited to see you back and excited again. Yeah, the only reason I'm not super excited about this update is there isn't that much content for us. That's all in Rage. I like new shit. I like new buildings. Space, although it's really cool and the biome looks really cool and everything about it is kind of cool, like comets and meteors and solar panels and stuff, there isn't really much you can do. No, auto wrangling's off, buddy. It's off. It's on this one, but it's off on this one. Yeah, there just isn't really that much new kit really for us to play with, so that's it really. And as Kill Anyone has just literally tipped onto, it has been a buggy as fuck update. I have never seen so many changes in the hotfixes and patch notes and stuff, like really buggy. I think the devs opened a few cans of worms, which is fine as long as they get them all fixed, but there was some crazy bugs in this update. Like really silly bugs. Ah, there we go, it is working now. Some really silly bugs. Okay. Get these moved. Come on. Stop messing about. You're going to be sweep only again. Critter eggs. Hatch them. Oh, look at the little babby. Look at him go. Right, let's get this sealed up. I don't want any more oxygen coming in here. That is fine. I kind of left this open in case any like CO2 and stuff built up in here, but I don't think it's going to. This hatch has to die, I'm afraid. He's a dead one. I've honestly been disappointed the eggs don't hatch anymore on their own. I had so much fun building mass execution chambers. You don't even know because it seemed like the eggs had to be incubated in an actual incubator to hatch. Maybe that's been fixed. No, they... Oh no, wait, what? We killed it and wrangled it at the same time. And there it is as meat. What the fuck? We killed it, but he wrangled it and picked it up in a bag, ran over to here and then dropped it as meat. This is kind of what I'm talking about. But whatever, we'll get it swept up. Yeah, they've changed it now in Rage, so that if you keep the eggs in a storage, then they'll become like infertile. They lose their viability. But as long as you leave them out just on the floor or something, they'll still be fertile and they'll still hatch. So it's why I've sort of collected my eggs in here and then dumped them on the floor. So these will still incubate. Although I think it might have reset the incubation on them. I could be wrong. No, it's still kept the incubation. But you see they've got this viability number now. So eggs will lose viability in poor environmental conditions. If viability reaches 0, the egg becomes a cracked egg. There you go. There you go. Oh, that's a nice coffee. God damn. Right. Let's carry on with a bit more of this. And we'll dig out the rest of this. There's a good chance I've probably got some little critters still lurking in these tiles as well, but I won't know until I dig it out. I'll do that. Yeah, I see. I couldn't figure out what made it less viable. No worries at all, Enrage. Anything like that, just ask. I mean, you've always got the Discord, you can always just ask. Don't worry about it. Okay. I want to get this liquid geyser capped. I know I'm again juggling, running out of algae and stuff. I do want to get this liquid geyser capped so I can start getting the excess off it. It is dormant at the minute as well, so I'm definitely going to get up here and try and analyze it. Oh, what the hell? We'll get it analysed as quick as we can. So maybe if we do... I think we need to take out the middle tiles in order for it to be analysed. So we'll do something like that. We did rescue our single Slickstrove on this side. He is currently eating away. I don't know how the... Oh! We got a molten one down here. That's not much use to us at the minute, but... Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's not the most use to us. These two that are in this room must have died. And one of the bits of meat is rotted away, unfortunately. Yeah, Molten Slick's really I wouldn't have wished for, because he's not much use to me at the moment, but we'll figure something out for him. We'll put him to work. Oh. Fucking goofy looking baby. Look at it. Look at it. Look how determined it is there. Look at him go. Oh, I love it. I do love the animation on this game, I really do. Right. I probably need ladders to do the rest of this stuff, so I'm probably just going to dig this out. If there's anything left in here, hatches and stuff, rip. Rip indeed. We'll just do that.